Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Atlanta Braves. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. This one in the air. Olsen under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
O'Neal Cruz.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Here's a high chopper. Albies on to first, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound for the Pirates, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. A little bit high, and that's ball one.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Strike three. Good luck hitting the cover star.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. One down, base is empty. Profar gets a piece there. Next offering is downstairs. And
that's a little high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here comes Austin Riley. Runner on the move. Slapped foul.
That's a ball. One ball, one strike.
Runner goes again. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2.
Oh.
Profar stands at first with one out. And that's downstairs. And it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. 1-0.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And there's a ball.
One ball, no strike.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Just missed. Swinging a foul straight back. And now it's filled up. Strike three. Skeen sends her packing.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next offering is down low. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss there.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 1 and the Pirates 0. And we're back.
Leading
All set
off
for the start of the inning. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Sale, a 6'6" southpaw, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Sale back to work, and that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And it's 0-2. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Makes the grab, one away.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
This is Joey Bart. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Billy Cook.
And now the first baseman, Billy Cook. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
To the right side, and that chance handled, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of them there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Pirates nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That one missed.
One strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, center field. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Murphy.
And that misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Got it started a little too early.
1-1.
Strike one. One out, bases empty.
Ball two.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Jared Kelenic. And that's a little bit high. Ball one. 2 down, nobody on.
Strike. Woo.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Orlando Arcia. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one at triple digits.
It's a
1
tough
ball, 2
pitch,
strikes.
but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Kelnick stands at second with 2 gone.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off
on to
for
the 3rd
Pittsburgh,
inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nick
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. Outside, ball 1. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Just missed. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And Sale deals.
That's too low.
And it's 2-0. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and it's 3-1. Up and in, ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First offering, and it just misses. Sale ready. goes the runner on the ground. Throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Pham now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Just off the inside edge.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Sale delivers. A changeup missing. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs and one in scoring position. That one to first. A sliding stop. The throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Pirates 0. Bottom of the inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris the second.
Harris the second.
That's in there, and that's strike one.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but wind just absolutely killed it.
Here's Profar down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. One down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Draws the walk there.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Matt Olson down. He's 0 for 1.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Skeens checks on first, and he dives back in safely. And the first offering is not close. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
There's a swing and a drive. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Around second is Riley. He's in there.
Up next for the Braves.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Went down on strikes his first time through. And ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And it's even up.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
So now 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, one out. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz has a beat on it and makes the grab. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're up by 3.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In the dirt, but kept close. That clips the corner. Olson off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And they'll do it again. Not close with that one. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. There's a strike.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 0 for 1 so far. In for a strike. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Cruz touches home. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Here's Joey Bart now. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time.
Up next for Pittsburgh, first baseman.
Here's
Billy
a speed
Cook.
threat. Billy Cook rolled out to second in his first at bat.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Runner at third, 2 away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that is that. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Atlanta, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Sean Murphy. Swing and a ball popped up. Connor Falefa. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jared Kelnick will hit next. Doubled in his first AB. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Carmen Majinski, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Ferguson warming up as well. Bases empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
1 down, bases empty.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. Four
Now
pitches
batting,
for the walk, and
shortstop,
that last
Orlando
one didn't even threaten the
Arcia.
zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So man aboard. Here's Orlando Arcia. Struck out swinging his first time. Swang and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Kelnick, the base runner at first with one out. The other way, and it stays fair. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Paul Skeens departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
On the
Pittsburgh.
mound now for the Pirates,
Number
Joey
34.
Wentz.
Pretty tight game, so
Joey
they're
Wentz.
looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 2 in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Line drive. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline. He's safe. It's 4-1.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running
Now
it down,
batting,
making the catch.
fielder.
Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Profar.
Profar gets a piece there. To third, Hayes. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 4 and the Pirates 1. New inning getting
Leading off
started
for the
at the
Pirates,
plate for Pittsburgh.
second baseman,
Nick Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next pitch is outside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a foul out of play. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Hayes in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball there. That one missing inside. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. And in there with a double off the wall.
All over that one right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 4-2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here's Tommy Pham. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Two on, one out. Reynolds, the next to hit. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it drops in to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they trail by one.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, one out. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Now pitching.
Number 63 is forced to the mound after the injury.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Traffic on the bases with two already in to score, and we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground, 2-ball. There's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Pirates 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Wentz back to work. Hit on the ground to short. Kiner-Falefa whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 1 for 2. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Ozzie Albies.
And first offering is fouled off. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Let's go, Braves!
He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. That's inside.
1 and 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And misses inside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here is Andrew McCutcheon. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer also throwing. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Up next for the Pirates, Joey Bart. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one misses. 1-0. Just missed. The Pirates down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one down the line, and foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings and misses. And now it's 3-2. This one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman
Billy Cook digs in now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. There's a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Just misses with that one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 4 and the Pirates 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. So here's Murphy now.
Sean Murphy.
Out towards left center. Reynolds trying to get there. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Orlando
2
Arcia.
outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Fastball for a strike at 95. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, outside.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Reynolds sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Pierce Johnson.
Number 38.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Albies over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. Late swing fouled off. Johnson fires. That misses the zone. 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Kelman makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back at Truist Park, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dennis Santana loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman getting loose as well. That pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball one. Gets the outside corner with that one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And that one upstairs. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And it remains 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit.
Now batting, third base.
Runner on at first with one gone. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. One-run game, one out, one on. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-0.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Fastball for a strike. Profar leads off first with one away. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Here is Matt Olson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for Atlanta, and it remains a 4-3 game. We go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Tommy Pham. Johnson back to work. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Raisel Iglesias up and loosening in the pen. Bummer, a left-hander, also throwing. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad job. Those small moments can be costly.
Ryan Reynolds here, known for his late inning heroics. Fought off foul. So the tying run at second. That's outside. And the count even 1-1. In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him.
Yeah, it's mistakes like that you run yourself out of an inning. He's got to find a way to stay put or get there with ease. That was the potential tying run in this ball game. Now they're going to have to figure out another way.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is downstairs. O'Neal Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. One down, base is empty. That's to third, down the line, and it's foul. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Oh, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Pierce Johnson gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 3. That's in there. Strike 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves 4 and the Pirates 3.
Now pitching for
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Dennis Santana.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Just missed. Santana, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 3 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 down, bases empty. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. There's a strike up high. It's 0-1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one outside. And the count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 26. Right side is the Racers.
Here's McCutcheon.
Leading off for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
This one in the air. Olsen sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So it's their
Billy
last
Cook.
chance in this one. Billy Cook now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that is out of play. One strike away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That's way outside. The count now 2-2. And that's outside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now
They're not
batting,
ready to go
second
home quite
baseman,
yet.
Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And there's a ball.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Swing and a ground ball. And that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.